Welcome to my short presentation about the 7 reasons how your business could benefit from having a book. This presentation is for you if you are in a competitive market with your business or firm. If you're looking for new ways to differentiate yourself. It's also for you when you have specific knowledge in your domain. And it is for you if you want to utilize multiple ways to reach your clients and prospects. And if you want to test a new market segment and want to maybe enter a new market segment. And it's also for you if you want to fast start your differentiation and much more. I love this quote, great books help you understand and they help you feel understood, by John Green. So let's get into it. Brief introduction about myself, Michael Alf, #1 best-selling author, speaker and founder, Your Firm Everywhere Now. I started 10 years with the Armed Forces, left as a captain in Germany. I worked then 12 years with Capgemini as a vice president in Europe, Asia and Australia. I'm then founder and principal of Your Firm Everywhere Now, a digital marketing agency for professional services firms. I'm also author of Your Firm Everywhere Now, Amazon #1 bestseller in the United States and Australia. And you see the book on the left, bottom left. And author of 7 Ingredients to Improve Your Health and Well-Being, Amazon #1 bestseller in Australia. So I think I know a little bit about how to become a best-selling author. And I'm also husband and father of 2 daughters in Melbourne, Australia, which we are kind of where we are enjoying our life. So the 7 reasons how your business and you could benefit from having a book. Make money. Obviously, that's almost everybody's interested in making money. Build your list. Thirdly, earn credibility. 4th, position yourself and your firm in the marketplace. 5, connect with influencers. 6, help someone. 7, test a new market segment. So let's get into it and let's cover each of the 7 points individually briefly. First one, make money. This book, this tree might look like a money tree, but it's a book tree and a money tree. So I love this image and that's why I picked that image. Making money is often the main motivation for writing a book. Most people typically only think about royalties as the main source of income, which is actually a real myth. If I told you how much royalties I earned, I think you'd be surprised. That doesn't actually cover a lot, but what the book does obviously helps a lot. In essence, there are many ways to use the book to make money, like sales of products. So you can use it like to sell products. You can make audiobooks and sell the audiobooks out of it. You can win consulting engagements if you are in professional services environment. That obviously is very powerful. You can kind of create and sell events out of it. You can actually sell affiliate products out of that. Probably less in the services industry, but that is an opportunity. And more. So there's a number of ways of making money, and that's the first reason. And I'm going to put together a separate presentation just on this one topic, making money, and we'll share that soon. Number 2, build your list. So your book attracts prospects and clients to your list. You probably heard it. The money is in the list. So imagine you are able to give away your book and build a great list of qualified followers, people you can interact with on a regular basis and who become your followers and advocates. So that's really, really powerful. A list of prospects is critically important for almost any kind of business. And you don't need a massive list size to get started with your business. It can grow over time and become the backbone of your future business. So it's really, really powerful to build that up and utilize the book actually to build your list. The third one, earn credibility. And obviously a book is a high value product. So having your own book, especially when it's not only an ebook, but a physical version of a book, so a paperback, gives you a lot more initial credibility. It's just it's really valuable still in the marketplace. By creating a book, and even more so a best-selling book, you're also more likely to be recognized by media and press, which can open completely new doors. So you can write a book for a particular business person in mind. So there are examples where actually people created a specific book just for one person in mind. So let's say you have a big deal you want to win, multi-million-dollar business, and you use the book to position yourself in front of basically that audience, that individual decision maker. So when that person reads the book, it feels like it's written for him or her. But obviously they don't know that this is actually true because it's a kind of regular book available in the Kindle store, in Amazon, and so on. So yeah, it can be very powerful, and then gives you a better opportunity to win that business. Then next one, position your firm. Use the book to stand out. So you can combine that with other elements and really create that authority space. The book is a powerful positioning tool. You can give away copies of the book at events and speaking engagements. And that qualifies you, obviously. You can use the book to get speaking engagements in the first place and then give the book away. When people look online and in Amazon and other bookstores and search for relevant title and you come up, you get instant initial credibility and you position yourself and therefore your firm. So very, very powerful. One story I just would like to quickly share is John Coate. He has a digital marketing business agency in the United States, wrote a book including word of mouth marketing that was picked up. He was invited to present for free, so didn't get any money, presented in front of a large audience of doctors at a health event. And then he discussed and suggested the idea of a podcast. Nobody actually picked it up, though everybody was excited. He started it. And I just heard recently that his podcast got now above 1 million downloads. And that's only based on a book. So very, very powerful to position your firm. And you can also get into new area of business to both test the water and make a strong entry by having a book. Of course, backed up by quality delivery. I think that's an obvious one. You want to have a strong delivery, so it's really around the positioning. So let's say you are a lawyer and you want to test a new area of business. So you might write a book about that, position yourself, and actually get right out of the gates very, very well. So that's number 4. Number 5, connect with influencers. Send a personalized copies of your book to somebody and actually get in front of, let's say, celebrities in your industries. And use your book to send it to an influencer or celebrity you want to connect with or you want to do business with. Add a personalized message and even a personalized video to get the first appointment. So imagine that person actually is watching then your video and is really impressed, and that's more likely that you actually then get the appointment, and then obviously from there you can take it as usual. Write a book to support this influencer and connect her with your brand and service. Help someone and benefit too. Help is always good, and the book can be something. Think about someone else in your marketplace who could benefit from your book or from a book. And then you help integrating the story into your own book and support with your marketing efforts. And this obviously then comes back. It also enables you to start potential joint ventures and collaborations based on the book. So it really opens new doors, and it's just by helping somebody to be recognized in the marketplace. So that could be something. And then test a new market. I briefly spoke about that. An easy test of a new segment or even market. Imagine you're in a specific market segment, and because you identify you can only grow by moving into another segment, you would like to test the water before making a major investment. Yeah, so that's quite often. So what about writing a book specifically for this segment? See what the responses are and determine how to tweak your offerings and approach. So you actually really can road test that at a very, very low cost and see what the responses are. Can you create some momentum and an audience and then decide how you want to move forward from there. So very, very powerful as well. You can even test new markets or new regions or countries by leveraging your strength in one country and apply that to a new country. So let's say you do big data consulting in one country and you want to expand into another country. So what you could do you could write a book actually just specifically for that country and say, okay, big data management in country B, let's say in Singapore. And then you market that in Singapore specifically, and you create and craft the content so that's specific for that country. And then you can see what the responses are, how much traction you get, how many appointments you get, and then you can take it from there. So it can be a very powerful entry into the market. So let's recap the 7 ones. So the book benefit formula, why your business should have a book. Make money, build your list, earn credibility, position yourself and your firm in the marketplace, connect with influencers, help someone and benefit, and test a new market segment. So these are the 7 reasons why you should and your firm should have a book. So when you leave this presentation, you've got a lot of great information ideas from me, right? But if you want to write your own book and publish it across the various platforms, run a campaign and set everything up, it can be a little overwhelming, right? So what can you do about it? Is it okay if I show you the fast and easy way to make all this happen for you? Become a bestseller in 5 hours. And you can see here the book, the best-selling book, Your Firm Everywhere Now, and 2 images. And the bottom one shows it in the bestseller in global marketing, number 1, next to number 2, sold out, and digital marketing on fire. And on the top, and that's really what I love, that bestsellers in advertising, number 1 is my book, Your Firm Everywhere Now, and number 2 you might probably know a little bit better, The Tipping Point by Malcolm Gladwell. So that's actually a really nice one. I'm actually really excited about it. So become a bestseller in 5 hours. Imagine you become a best-selling author in your field of expertise and you position yourself and therefore your firm in the marketplace to benefit in all or some of the ways I showed you before. We've developed an approach and process that minimizes the time you need to spend, but we still capture the essence of your particular knowledge and content. So it's not ghostwriting, it's far more advanced, and it's really cool process, which works very well. We're providing a complete end-to-end package, taking away the hassle for you and making it easy and also fun to become the author you always wanted to be. So let me present you the kind of free exclusive packages. And just important, you cannot purchase anything right now. So actually it's, I'll talk about the process later on. So we have a silver package, which we call silver package. And it has basically almost everything included. So it's content capture and writing. It's the creation and publishing of an Amazon Kindle version. So this is actually the ebook version. That's why we have this Kindle version here, the image of the Kindle. You get design of 2 alternative covers you can choose from. We help you with the creation of title and subtitle. Why is that important? Well, you know the saying, don't judge the book by the cover. Why is that saying? Because everybody does that. So we actually focus on the cover and the title and the subtitle. And we have a really experienced crowd community where we actually test run various titles and see what the feedback is. So just to improve the quality. You get all the landing pages for lead capture and sales. You get a strategic consulting at the beginning of the project, so that we determine what is the target group, what is the exact messaging, and things like that. I put in here no final editing. What do I mean by that? Well, there are some people who really want to have the book and the wording of the book exactly the way how they wanted to, almost word by word. So that takes a couple of iterations, obviously, and then we suggest that you work with an editor of your choice, or we help you with that, and do those iterations, and we're not standing in the way. What we deliver is a high value quality book which you can publish straight away, which is obviously edited and ready to go. But if you want to kind of give your personal tweaks and twists and so on, so then we suggest you do that on top of it, and that is just a couple of iterations. That obviously also means a little bit more time on your end. So that is basically your choice. So this is the silver package. The silver package comes at $8,500. And interestingly, what we do, $1,000 of that is for a number one status. So the base price is only $7,500. We are running the best-selling campaign. Usually we definitely make it under the top 10 bestsellers. And then when we make it number one, then there's basically an additional $1,000 success fee. All prices are plus GST, depending obviously on locations and things like that, just to mention that. So that's without taxes, the prices. So this is the silver package. The gold package obviously contains everything of the silver package, but then you get the Amazon paperback version created, including 50 copies of the book, which you can then use for your marketing and so on. And obviously it's easy to buy additional copies. We'll design also a third cover version so that you can have more options. We do also the submission into BookBaby as an ebook, so you can sell your book across multiple additional platforms like iBooks, Barnes & Noble, etc. And because we know the book is the starting point, so that sets you up and gives you a marketing instrument. What we also do is then one strategy session after publishing of the book. So this comes at $11,000. The same applies. $1,000 of that is for the number one status. Let's move to the third package, which is obviously the diamond package. And this is for if you really want to really use that as a platform and build your business even more so. So you get the gold package, obviously, plus I spoke a little about before the power of podcasts. So what we added here is the setup of your own podcast, including the podcast cover design and the submission of 12 episodes in 1 year. So it's a great leverage of the book content on an additional platform with hundreds and thousands and millions of potential viewers, depending on obviously your services. We also add a Facebook campaign during the launch, including $200 ad spend, and we also have 4 one-on-one sessions after the book launch to optimize your marketing activities of the book over the next 6 months or whatever you require of those sessions. So 6 to 12 months typically. So this is a really powerful package, additional package with an additional channel which you can use and gives you obviously a lot of additional value over the gold package. And the price of that is $18,000, and again, same applies. $1,000 of that is for the number one status. So these are our 3 packages. Easy to understand. So you have the Kindle version initially, then we have the paperback plus some additional publishing across various platforms and a strategy session, and then the podcast plus 4 additional strategy sessions. So these are the packages. So when you're still listening, you might be interested. So I want to talk about now briefly to close that presentation, where from here. So how do you become a success story? When you want to find out more, please do the following. So first you go to tiny.cc/YFEN, my book. What is important is YFEN needs to be in capital. So exactly like it's written here, and you go there. So then you leave your expression of interest. So you're not buying it, you're not paying anything. And the reason being, we have a qualification process, and we have only limited slots for books because we really want to work with our clients and develop high value. Therefore, we only have a limited number of slots. So we only actually take 2 projects per month on board at the moment. So therefore, this selection process. After our conversation, we decide together if this is the right fit for you. And it might be, it might not be. And then we decide together, okay, yes, we go ahead. And then we commence the work after the payment of 50% of the base fee. Without the number 1 success fee. So in the middle package, for example, the gold package of 11,000 minus 1,000, is 10,000, so 5,000 upfront and 5,000 are payable due after publishing. And then obviously a success fee is when number 1 status is reached, which is another $1,000. So this is kind of how it works. So there is no risk at the moment for you. When that is something you are interested in and you want to work with us. So just go to tiny.cc/YFEN, Your Firm Everywhere Now, my book now. And again, the spelling is case sensitive of everything after the slash, so the YFEN, my book. And yeah, I would love to work with you. Thank you very much for attending this presentation, and wish you a wonderful day. And just when that is for you, go to tiny.cc/YFEN, my book, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.